Hello friends, welcome to Liquid Bird, and today we are going to talk about how we started and how did we decide the framework of the game that is currently being worked on. So for any game, the first step is to get some paper, write your thoughts, write everything that you want to make at that point of time. So for example, we decided to make let's say rockets in 4 different parts. You collect parts, you collect payload cards, and then you launch your rockets and payload to space. Meanwhile, other players will get some action cards that you can see. Some of them is written over here, and they can influence when and how you are going to launch the rocket. So, starting from this pen and paper, we move to the online tabletop app, which basically allows you to build make card games. Now here you can see that we have done the same thing but on cards. We make some basic artwork. Here are the 4 parts, and there are different actions that people can do on each other. Now how you play the game. So basically this deck is kept face down. You take cards. You can take cards from this action deck or the resource deck. It's up to you to decide. Now this game turned out to be quick and fun and quite okay for what it was made. So this is basically type of a take that game. So what you had to do was to build a rocket. So here you can see that a rocket is built, and then there are payload cards which you are going to send with this rocket to space. As you can see, these black boxes represent how many payload this rocket can send. So you can sum them all, and then you can basically take points for these payload cards. And while you are on this launch thing, people can come and play action cards on you, and they can basically take parts from you using the lawsuit. They can also swap parts with you to reduce your payload capacity so that you earn less points despite launching your let's say a better rocket. People can also play rocket raid and take your part. Then there are other options like payload poaching, which allows them to take some payload away from you, basically stealing a business. And they can also basically get a card to find some damage in your payload during review, which basically allows you to steal some points from others. Now, this is how the game went. You can basically decide to build your own rocket, get these payload cards, or you can go for actions, and instead of taking resources, you keep stealing and taking cards from other players rather than going for your own. So yeah, that's how this game worked. It was quite fun and many people liked it. But we definitely had some issues, and we had to move on to a basically different version of the game that we'll talk about in the next video. Thank you.